Yo,
Hey,
chat.
hey
Hey,
guys.
hey everyone, chat. What do we say about the Houston Astros? All right, what do we say to the Houston Astros, chat? Say it with me now. Heck the Astros. That's right. What's up, guys?
Is that
Ty.
something from last night?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
All
not
right, well, we're
following.
Tyler's on it. Heck the Astros. There it is. Aaron, you get to be pinned.
Bang.
Heck the Astros. Let's go. Let's say hi, dude. Ian, what's up, dude? Tyler, Andrew, Sir Smoke, Scott, Daddy, wait,
Daddy.
Sean, Travis, Silver, Aaron, Dizzle, Billy. What's up, boys? What's up, Dizzle Toes?
Oh.
Long time no see. Sorry for cussing. Yep, that's right.
I
Mitches be
heard,
crazy.
I heard they played Sauce's clip
That's the
in the
rumor,
stadium.
yeah. That's the rumor.
Where's
Yeah,
the
apparently they
Discord
did it
stream,
before the game.
Nody? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Don't do this to me, Ian.
Chat, this game was awful for about the first 8 innings. All right, the Mariners scored, right, in the first inning, and it looked like they were going to score a couple in the first inning. And then we saw our boy Julio. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Doesn't matter. The Mariners won, so it doesn't matter. Um, is it just me, Joseph, or did Luis Castillo not look as sharp today as he has in past few games?
I think he was okay. It wasn't like the best, but you're holding the Astros to 2. And I'm okay with
Right.
that, right? Like, even without if you're saying his best stuff,
Yeah, he did not have his best stuff.
it's
No.
something where he is still able to hold the Astros to such low offensive output to keep you in this game that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he doesn't have his greatest stuff. I didn't notice anything out of super out of the norm. So if you have something that you want to, I don't want to say nitpick, but I didn't really, I wasn't super keen to it.
It just didn't seem like he was hitting his spots. Like as what obviously again, he still held him to 2 runs. That's what good pitchers do, even when they don't have their best stuff. They, are able to execute. But it just seemed like he was not hitting his spots like he wanted to, and like frankly, like Cal wanted to. Obviously, this could have been a 3-1 game going into that 8th inning had Luke Raley not gone out there and made that catch,
Bro.
which was a crazy catch, by the way.
Flashbacks for you for the Mariners head to head. He timed it perfectly. And it is also, I think, confirming my beliefs that if Luke Raley was playing left field in the National Series when George Kirby started the game and Luis Garcia's home run, he catches that ball. I'm just saying. People that know me know that I'm all about Luke Raley catching that ball, but that's a couple games away. It doesn't matter right now because we're talking about the one that he did catch tonight. Big game, dude. Other than him going 0 for 4 with 4Ks, Luke Raley,
Yeah.
the fact that he was able to catch the ball is huge. Because
Yep.
if it starts that early, them the Astros being able to get to Castillo that early, I feel like if that run scores, the wheels may have fallen off. Especially like Bregman's less than 100 expected batting average home run or whatever it was. Like I feel like more shenanigans would have gone their way if Luke Raley does not catch that ball. But that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that overall this was a good team win. Ryan Bliss, did you watch the walk-off interview?
I did not. I was taking the dogs out so they wouldn't get all rowdy before we started here, but I did see the double Gatorade bath. I saw a picture of that, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got the double Gatorade bath, and I mean, his speed plays a huge role on this team right now.
Yes.
Obviously, Class A pinch running there for Mitch Haniger in that inning, and then the speed of Ryan Bliss to on the Josh Rojas ball, make it to third base, which obviously set things up for him to score when Julio had his little swinging bunt sort of.
Yeah, I mean Bregman considered going home, but Bliss with his blistering speed, no. too bad. My bad. With his speed, was able to basically nullify any chance that Bregman had of getting an out there at home, then causing the throwing error with Julio busting down the line. That's what
Mm-hmm.
speed do. That is. This might be my favorite like execution of like guys coming off the bench. And sure, I think it's probably just like in favor of the fact that we ended up winning the game because of those situations. But got to give credit to Haniger getting on base, the leadoff double. Leadoff, was it a leadoff double in that inning? I'm not sure. He got a double regardless. I think it was. And then obviously Class A coming in and pinch running in for him. So it's like that's the correct way to utilize the tools that they have on this bench. I saw Andrew saying no Stank tonight. It was Stanek. He was out. His splitter was looking nasty, in during that save, dude. He's going crazy.
The first strikeout that he had, it was a little up in the zone, which I wasn't a huge fan of.
The second one.
The second one was nasty.
Yes.
The amount of break that he had on that pitch, like if he can locate that along with his 100-mile-an-hour fastball, like that's that's a guy that if he can locate both pitches, you're not gonna be able to hit him night in and night out.
Mm-hmm.
If he can figure it out, he will be the guy that he's in the role that he should be in, which is the setup man for Munoz. Munoz down today after pitching the last two, so I mean, not a big deal there. I was a little shocked to see it be Stanek. I thought maybe because it's the Astros, they say, Mooney, you're going out there for 3, but Stanek got the job done.
Yeah, I think what you're hoping for is the 2-run cushion is enough. You're not in the heart of the order. Like, yeah, you've got Bregman, but it was just him as like the big threat because it was Bregman, Myers, and then yeah, John Singleton has shown some run into power here and there. But I think if it's let's say it's 2 batters up, like it's Jordan, Pena, Bregman, they might have gone to Munoz and said like, hey, sorry, if you're a little tired, sorry, bro, you got to go out there and get it done. We need you tonight. But I think since it was Bregman, the only real threat, who, yeah, he had a home run in this game, but he's off to kind of a little bit sluggish start this year. I think that's probably why they went with Stanek, and they're setting themselves up hopefully to continue to win games in this series and not fizzle out after the first two like they did against the Yankees. They've got a good chance that if they're in a winning position tomorrow, they can lock it down with Munoz and secure a series win before, and maybe look for a mop on Thursday.
And tomorrow's gonna be rough because I mean George Kirby has not been great, and maybe it'll be a case of he gets to be on the home mound against a team that he very much dislikes.
He did pitch well against them in like earlier in the year. He went 6 innings of 1-run ball against the Astros earlier in May, so it's a possibility that maybe this is a get back on the right track start for George. And I agree, like getting, him back on the home mound could be good. I understand your apprehension though, because it hasn't been super pretty.
Yeah. And again, you should have Munoz ready to go. Gabe Spire didn't pitch in this game. He should be ready to go. Stanek can probably go again if you need him to tomorrow. So it should be all hands on deck. Going against Justin Verlander, Joe, who the Mariners have been able to handle over the past couple of years, but in the end, this is still Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander. Who can name that commercial? Go. There's something in the air, says Dorian with the $4.99. Dorian with the $5 holla. There's something in the air. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no. I also saw Chun-Ti say that he put his head in his hands when Julio tried to go to third base. Yeah. You and me both, buddy, because that was rough.
It was a big head scratcher.
That one made no sense to me. But yeah, Joe, going up against Justin Verlander, what do you think the Mariners offensively need to do against him?
Not make him look like what they did for Hunter Brown in this game. They made Hunter Brown look incredible. Dude that's been struggling this year. 9 Ks, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned. You can't strike out that many times. They struck out
17 times.
There's a super chat. Yeah, they struck out a ton in this game, and just you can't have it. You can't let Verlander get into cruise control. Tyler Fuentes gifted a membership. Sean, welcome to being a member. Exciting
Sean.
member video out this weekend. It'll be bloopers 7. Just saying, a little spoiler. But what are you showing off? You showing off member May?
Member May cards, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. You might win one of these, Sean. Let's go. Shout out to Tyler. Who was it? Was it Greg? Did Greg ask for where to go here? Oh my god, I can't find it. I think it was Greg. Oh, it was Felipe. Felipe said, Seattle came back. Can we get a Phoenix? And you know what, Joe?
God.
I feel like it makes sense that we do a Phoenix because the Mariners in that 8th inning kind of came back from the dead, don't you think?
I mean, they were, after the first inning, it was what, JP's double in the 3rd and then nothing doing offensively.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they definitely they gave it their best Phoenix impression, but I don't know if it's going to, be as good as ours right now. Just, I was going to say volume warning. 3, 2. Oh, it's so terrible. It's horrendous. I yearn for anybody that can look away because I have to watch it happen real time and it pains me.
I gotta turn down my Discord noise suppression.
It's not just Discord; it's his mic. So his mic just won't catch it. So even if you were recording on your own end, Colton, on Streamlabs or whatever,
it wouldn't catch that.
It wouldn't catch it because the way you have your mic set up.
So. But I also should turn down my Discord noise suppression, and maybe I should take off my my wind gate, huh?
My
wind blocker.
Whatever you're saying. Sure,
you guys just want to hear every sound that I make, every crack in my fingers.
Yeah, no, it'll just be every single creaking sound. Did you originally set it up so that way we couldn't hear the frogs when they were still around?
Probably. That and my PC.
Yeah, just the sounds.
Somebody talked about sweeping the Astros. If the Mariners sweep the Astros, Joe, I am going scorched earth on Twitter. Especially to my guy Astros Josh.
Just getting into fights with everybody.
Astros Josh, who followed me on Twitter, by the way. We follow each other on Twitter now.
Is
you
that
know Astros Josh?
No, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I saw you interact with him, and it seemed like it was a friendly interaction. Evan Elliott, a subscriber.
Let's go.
If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe.
Do it now. We want to reach 11K by the All-Star break, and if we don't, I'm going to make Joe get a tattoo of my face on his toe.
I didn't agree to this. Nice catch, Joe Rayleigh. Thank you. Despite the golden sombrero, yeah. If it was me up there, I would have put the ball in play at least once. Which isn't true. I would have tried to bunt. Maybe he should have tried bunting. It's possible. I don't know if Bregman was playing up on him since Rayleigh has shown that he's got the bunt in his toolkit. But maybe to just break the 0 for 3 Ks, don't even want to risk a 4th strikeout. Maybe lay down a bunt.
I'm trying to find something to tweet at the Astros. Hold on. I'm really trying to get them to block me.
Colton, do you have your trident up? Ian's asking. Mine's up.
Yeah, man. My trident's always up, but if it's up for longer than 4 hours, we should probably call the doctor. Here we go. Trident's up, baby.
Did you get something prescribed for that?
Do you mind? I'm trying to find something to tweet at the Astros here. I'm trying to get blocked, bro.
Why?
But did you hear about when they went on that major blocking spree and started blocking everybody?
No, I saw it.
Yeah, and I was kind of upset that we weren't one of them.
That's okay. Someday we'll get our flowers.
I just want to get blocked by them. Mm-hmm. I hate them so much.
Adam, that Bliss at bat was a thing of beauty. 2 missed bunts. I agree. Being able to work a walk after that, that's nails. And sure, maybe Presley didn't have his best stuff and Diaz letting the ball get behind him, maybe that rattled them a bit. Regardless, being able to work a walk in that situation, crazy. Crazy good.
Needed it because honestly, if he doesn't get the job done there, that's a really rough look. Mm-hmm. But in the end, it worked out just fine. With his speed, ideally, you'd like to see him get the bunt down there. Obviously, much easier said than done. Because even if it's a sacrifice bunt, he can still find his way on board with one of those because of how fast he is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I think that overall Ryan Bliss should be starting every game right now, just to
Oh,
see. He should not be up to not play.
kind of
You know
like
what I mean?
what they initially did with Class A, getting him like 3
Hmm.
starts in a row, just to see what he's got. I feel like tomorrow, maybe against Verlander, might be a different story. You
Right.
probably
You
have
probably
Dylan
have
Moore,
Demo.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then have him go Thursday against Arrighetti. Like that would probably be my assumption, but you know, if they're feeling like they can ride the hot hand with maybe them carrying some momentum from him working that walk and getting the, I guess the Gatorade bath, the rite of passage, maybe it's something that they think that they can capitalize on there. So
Hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah. I think that moving forward, Rojas between Rojas, Bliss, and Moore, they we should have Rojas at third basically every single day. I mean, I feel like you kind of have the platoon there at 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 third base, and then you have Bliss starting just as much as he can just to see if he's there. Because if he is, that is such a huge weight off your shoulders with how bad Polanco has been this year.
Yeah, I think it's something that they can consider. But Evan, let's go, boys!
$2 holla.
Chaos ball back. Dare I say? I mean, there have been numerous moments I feel like this year that the chaos has definitely reigned supreme. Dorian saying, "Can we get a chaos emote?" Sheesh. I mean, maybe.
Not a bad. We need a Phoenix emote as well.
Phoenix. I mean, I've got plenty of things to work on as far as that's concerned. And
I tried doing a Phoenix emote the other day,
how'd it turn out?
really poorly, and I deleted it immediately.
Oh, well,
So,
at least you gave it your best effort. Colton, Felipe is asking, is the bullpen back?
um,
They've been okay.
they've been all
They,
right.
they've done their
Uh,
job the last 2 games for sure.
yeah. What was Polanco's MRI? I'm pretty sure he had it today actually, because he couldn't get it yesterday because of Memorial Day.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure what was the outcome of that, but he's on the IL, so it is what it is, I guess. Right now, can you buy a Trident at the stadium? You can buy foam ones. You can't buy one of these. You got to get these on Amazon for like $20. Mine's way cooler than Joe's.
Mine
So
was $14, so if you want to save a couple bucks and look less cool, that's that's your option there. So just throwing it
what
out
if
there.
Bliss gets both his first hit and his first home run in the same game in different at bats? I mean, I'm so freaking in. It's a multi-hit game, one of them being a home run. I'm in.
I thought he had enough on his little sting out to right center. I thought he had enough on it, but did the wind knock it down? How like genuinely?
Apparently, it
What
was
were the
windy.
winds
Yeah,
like? It had to been like 20 miles an hour with the way the
yeah.
ball was just getting knocked down or pushed out, I guess, to left. But it's
Um,
wild.
Bliss has a ceiling of an all-star player and the floor of an everyday player. The floor's a little high right there, in my opinion. Speaks. I think he's more of like a utility infielder guy as a floor. Everyday player is a strong term. I still think that he will be an everyday player given enough opportunity, at least
Hmm.
for a while. But I don't necessarily know if everyday player is like his bottom. You know what I mean? You bought one of the inflatable ones from one of the resellers. See, I want one of those. Those are cool.
Mitchell, it's both of us. We're both here. Colton Vinny asked, "What do you guys think about Bliss's defense? It feels like his throws to first base are not very fast." I don't know about like arm strength. There's been a couple times where it's like that turn wasn't the sharpest, but I feel like it's also him just kind of getting maybe
Yeah,
used to it because
it's been 2 games.
he's been playing shortstop down in Tacoma, right?
I
Not to
believe
say that
so.
like the turn is that much different compared to short and second, but I feel like that could definitely play a small role, especially in adapting into a newer environment. I know there was what he had a throwing error. Ty didn't pick it, made a very poor attempt at picking a ball on a double play that, oh, what was it? Was it
Mm-mm.
Bregman
Can I
yesterday
can
in
I just
yesterday's
say
game?
that I'm disappointed in you as a former first baseman?
Why?
That was 100% on Ryan Bliss.
No, I know, but
Oh,
I'm no, but like it was an awful throw. Yes, I'm saying that like sure, like
it
it's
was a
not.
mid hop, bro.
Well, yeah, it's not Ty's fault, but I'm saying like if you there's a view from like the camera well that like Ty is just like so early on it. But like what else is he supposed to do in that situation? He has to do what he did. It's just like the throw was poor for it. That's what I'm trying to say. Interrupting me, sir. on that specific play, it looked like he rushed the throw. It's something that he may be uncomfortable with. Mitchell, yes.
Yes. Um, yes, Mitchell. And if for some reason you are not, like if it for some reason doesn't show up, we will push you in there anyway. Bliss is not major league ready. Alrighty then, Levi. Sounds good, buddy. Professional scout Levi Hollingsworth right there, man.
2 games. Doesn't have a hit yet, so maybe Levi's right. Maybe he's seeing something in the 4 or 5 at bats that we're not.
Send him to rookie ball. If we
give him the Jose
Alonso
Abreu treatment.
Where does France go? Well, we don't get Alonso, so France doesn't go anywhere. Also, currently, France is better than Alonso.
Welcome into a special edition of Locked on Astros. We sit down.
Whoa.
Let's see. Best place to get hot dogs at T-Mobile Park is the question from Al here. I like the Bavarian Meats Cart, mainly because those guys are really cool. And I also really like the Hempler's one, kind of down by the team store. What'd you do?
I opened up the Locked on Astros channel.
Did you?
But then it started playing, and I got scared and I closed the tab.
Well, are they streaming right now? Let's go, Mike E. 15 months. What's up, fellas? How many games are the M's up? I believe they're now 5.5 up on the Astros, at least 3.5, if not 4.5.
3.5 on the Rangers. They did win tonight, but yeah, 5.5 up on the Astros. Keeping the gap there.
Are the Glizzies outside the stadium good? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had them in years, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I can't really answer that. How do you guys make these thumbnails within an hour? Lucario, I made it within 5 minutes.
You grab a screen grab or something from a player from the game, you put some cool background like fire, and you add some text.
Alonso is a guarantee 40 bombs. Is he?
I mean, he's been a walking 40 bombs for a minute. It's just...
I mean, the amount that it's going to cost to get him for half a season is not worth it. Nice to see the Seawald trade having all the players playing in this series. Yeah, I saw somebody asking earlier, and I missed it, but it was who won the trade. I mean, obviously we will not know until all these guys retire. But as of right now, the Mariners look like they've won it. But as of last year, obviously the Diamondbacks look like they've won it. So
yeah,
in the end,
sorry, go ahead.
In the end, the Mariners probably got 3 everyday players for a year and a half of a reliever that they signed on a minor league deal. The Mariners win.
Yeah, I was going to say the response to who won it, someone in the chat said, who went to the World Series last year? Like, sure, in the here and now, realistically, the Diamondbacks probably have won the trade because Seawald basically elevated their bullpen to unbelievable heights. Their bullpen, when he was injured this year, was terrible. Now he's back. I think they're doing a little bit better. At least Seawald's pitching well. But you're not going to get 10 to 12 at-bats out of Paul Seawald every single night. Potentially like you could out of Rojas, Canzone, and Bliss.
What is more valuable to you? A guy that pitches 2, 3, 4 times a week and pitches 1 inning at a time? Or 3 guys that can play for you for the next 4 or 5 years? Like, in my opinion, there's no question it's the Mariners, and also, what's more valuable to the team going to the World Series like the Diamondbacks last year? A reliever? Probably not. I mean, that was the piece they needed to finish it off, and that's what good teams have to do is trade pieces like that to get those finishing touches to their roster. But in the end, in the long run, the Mariners will win this trade.
You heard it here. We've got a what is it, Colton?
$2 holla.
Lovely. From Yasha. Is offense bad or just hasn't hit its stride? Did enough to get a W tonight with all
of the above.
With a little bit of chaos, but it's not been pretty night in and night out. Yeah, the runs per game's definitely pretty low still, but leading the division, I don't want to complain about a ton when we're winning the division as it stands. But yeah, the offense definitely can be better, without a doubt. You know,
it's got a fun differential that
There
it's
we
been
go.
84 years. In terms of Mitch Garver, in terms of Jorge Polanco, even Julio, like the guys that should be performing and have performed their entire career aren't currently. So it's like once like the thing everyone says the Mariners need to go out and make a trade for, Pete Alonso or Bo Bichette or Vladimir Guerrero. It's like all of these guys are also underperforming right now. What makes you think that if the Mariners were to get them, they're going to start performing any more than the guys the Mariners already have are? Like the guys the Mariners have are not performing currently. Why would they go out and get more guys that are currently not performing and just add to it? It just doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. What the Mariners need more than anything is for the guys on their team, Julio, Garver, Polanco, to start playing like they have their entire career. And the problem with that is we said that last year
Yeah,
with
it's
Ty France and Eugenio Suarez.
It's been a redundant conversation. I understand why maybe there's some complacency about where the offense is at and like guys that are struggling not really living up to their hype. You said like Vladdy's struggling, like not to play devil's advocate, but like a 135 OPS plus for this team does sound really good. He's picked it up. He's definitely picked it up the last like 10-ish, 12-ish games, something like that. But the cost is unreal, I feel like, for what this team can realistically go out and get for other places of need, like a high leverage arm, Dexter. Yeah, they need another arm. Yes, the bullpen's been fine the last 2 games, but if you look back, just a week's time, it wasn't that way. And you can never have enough good bullpen arms. Sure, you could say the same thing about quality bats in your lineup. It's just what's easier to acquire and easier to produce. And the Mariners have shown that they're good at acquiring relievers and turning them into the best versions of themselves. Acquiring bats, turning them into the worst versions of themselves sometimes. It's like what trend are you going to pick up on? Like I'd go out and get a reliever and try and maybe some of the guys in-house to figure it out. It's just like how much longer can we wait on that? I don't know.
Yeah, and somebody said as a first place team, like you can't stand pat at this deadline, and that's true. You cannot. Like you as the Mariners, you have to go out and make this team better at this deadline. You can't do what you've done the past couple of years and trade. I mean, in this case, it would be Andres Munoz, which you're not going to do.
Whoa!
Obviously. I mean, you're trading your closer. I mean, it was Graveman. Then it was Sewald. Like technically, next up would be Andres Munoz. That's not going to happen. But I think that as you have to be buyers at this deadline, you have to go all in. People are talking about Brent Rooker. I don't necessarily think that's a great idea. Just because I think that he's a prime regression target. With that being said, I think that it couldn't hurt, but I don't know what it would cost. Trade for Mason Miller, Yuquan, that's going to cost a lot.
What would cost more, trading for Mason Miller or Brent Rooker?
Mason Miller.
Yes. I was just joking. Both very high level regression candidates as well. On the same team, go get them both. And just have the time of your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's Oakland though. It's still going to cost a lot.
Zach says, what do you think the Mariners are communicating with? So when they do this thing, that means that it was in the go zone, if you will, meaning that they swung at a pitch that was in the strike zone that they should have swung at that they could do damage on. That's what it means.
The Brant Brown effect.
The Brant Brown effect. Yeah, I saw somebody say that it's really funny that the Seattle Mariners are the only team in baseball to have an offensive coordinator, and they have one of the worst offenses in baseball. That is funny to me.
It's quite ironic that like they just haven't figured out how to capitalize on having that guy as a part of the coaching staff, but I can't keep saying it is what it is, but it is what it is, I'm just gonna keep getting away with it.
Adam, Astros are dumb. Heck the Astros, chat. Say it with me.
Heck the Astros. Never truer words have never been spoken.
Should the air Julio got be turned into a hit? It did. It did get turned into a hit, Jay. It did. It was a hit with an error to get him to second base, obviously. We should try to trade for Luis Arias 2.0. Oh. Quack the Astros? Quack?
Yeah.
Do we make shirts to just say heck the Astros?
Heck the just like in like Snakes Alive, like that, like very plain text, like just heck the Astros.
I'm so in.
Oh God.
Would you guys buy a heck the Astros shirt? It just says heck the Astros, but maybe like the S is like the Mariners S.
Oh wow. You're cooking right now. I can't wait to
What
see
can I
you
say?
draw this up in the
No. Heck yes, look at that. Look, we're millionaires.
Billionaires at this point.
Speaking of which, guys, I have to explain to you. My dad has a shirt idea, okay? And
No.
he keeps
I have no idea what it is. I already know. Like that it's gonna be something bad.
He keeps telling me that he needs me to make it for him, and he thinks that he wants to just stand outside of T-Mobile Park and sell them outside the stadium, like Tyler just said. My dad, when the Astros come to town, he wants to make an Astros shirt.
Oh God.
And it's a little troll doll, okay, turned around with its booty cheeks out.
I feel like he'd get punched. Any visiting Astros fan might go sock him one in the chin. I'd be worried for his well-being wearing that shirt out there.
It would be so like, and he said it's like the troll dolls with the funky hair, and then like there's like they got their butt out there and a trash can. Would the stadium allow it'd be outside the stadium? So Colton Senior cooked.
Colton Senior.
We gotta start calling him that.
Dude, if your dad was Colton Senior, oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Adam, I got it off of Simply Seattle. It was there last year, and I got it. Code Mojo 10 at checkout at Simply Seattle if you buy something. But Jim, a $20 holla, if we can call it that. Rock on, guys. Dude.
Rock on, Jim. Dude, Jim top dono of the stream with a $20 holla. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, man. Just rock on. What a nice fella. Just says rock on. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all he says. What a freaking guy.
That's all we need, dude.
Shout out Jim, dude. Jim Edgar. Appreciate you, Jim.
Love you guys. Love you too, bro.
Colton Griffey Jr. and Colton Griffey Sr. We need a shirt with a Mariners themed astronaut planting a Seattle flag in Minute Maid. I mean, after,
it could go hard. It's just I don't think we're the creatives to do it.
There's a reason, chat, why nobody ever buys our merch. It's because we're bad at it.
It's because I have to design it and I'm not talented. I think we could do it funny in like MS Paint, like really crappy like that. And see if
there was a way that we could find a way to sell that for $5. Because you guys are old? Okay, Daydara.
Dude,
okay.
Daydara was calling me bald the other day. Just because I have a widow's peak doesn't mean I'm bald. There it is. Okay, gray. You've been gray since we were 16.
Okay, well, at least I'll have hair in 20 years. I'll be dead in 20 years.
Yeah, who are you kidding? Like, stop
I'll be dead. No shot I'm alive in 20 years. Anyway, Daydara's a child.
Yes.
Dude, so true.
Yes.
On God, for real, for real.
I almost tweeted. So there was when the Mariners Twitter admin tweeted the picture of Sauce like shaking his hand after the video thing. Did you see that today, Colton?
No.
So in them visiting the Space Museum in Houston, whatever, there was like the screenshot for the thumbnail was just Sauce making a dumb face, and he just said he wants to shake the hand, right? Yeah. I posted the picture of me and Daydara squashing the beef, but I was like in replying to like the Mariners thing, but I deleted it because like I can't remember how bad in like what's the word I'm trying to say. I don't want him to be in bad grace with his job by me posting that, so I deleted it. But Daydara, I'm sure you saw it for like the 3 seconds that it was up. Yeah, just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, like he'd probably get in so much trouble for shaking hands of a customer.
Hey, man, you never know. You never know. A customer.
That's true. You didn't buy anything.
I didn't buy
Just
anything.
a fan.
If anything, we gave something to him.
That's true, actually. Your birthday's on Friday, dumb Lego guy. Are you going, dude? I'll be at the game. I'll be at the game Friday, guys. I really wanted to go tonight, but I didn't. Ugh. Anyways, the rest of the series, chat. I mean, the Mariners have a real chance to win this series versus the Houston Astros after they already won 2-1 down in Houston. They have 2 more series after this, one in July and one in September. But if the Mariners can put the Astros to bed early this season, like, I think that, I don't know, man. Like, you look at the records versus 500 teams. The Mariners have one of the best records in all of baseball against 500 teams. The Astros have one of the worst. Yes. Let's look it up here. You talk to the people.
I believe we are 13-17.
All right then.
Which is
nobody else in the division has over 10 wins.
correct. Are you saying within the division?
Let's see. The only teams with more wins versus in the American League with more wins versus 500 or better ball clubs, the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Guardians. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like 13-17 is decent. I think you probably want to be above 500 in that regard but it also goes to show like the strength of schedule that they've had so far, like the quality of opponent. We won't see that number really fluctuate a ton in June because a lot of the teams we're going to be playing are below 500. And so you just have to hope that they can continue to capitalize on that and keep winning those ball games.
There are only 3 other teams in baseball that have a better record in the National League than the Mariners. That is the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Pirates against 500 ball clubs.
The Pirates, that's funny.
Yeah, of all the teams, randomly, it's the Pirates. Someone said, now what about the Yankees? The Yankees against 500 teams are 12-8.
Would you take 12-8 over versus 13-17?
Nope, more wins.
More wins, easy money. That is boy math. That's the boy baseball math right there. coming out big time.
More wins. Joe and Colton, read my question before you time me out.
No.
You gotta read it quick, Joe, because I'm gonna time him out.
Who said it? Lucario?
5.
Colton and Joe, what do you think of Ryan Bliss? Hasn't gotten his first hit yet, but what do you think of his performance in the first 2 games? I think he's been fine. I'm not super worried about it. I mean, did Class A get his first hit in the? You timed him out. Why?
Yeah. It's my favorite thing to do. Look at him; he was starting to spam the chat.
Did Class A get a hit in his first 2 games? I don't remember when he got his RBI hit.
It was either his second game or his third game.
Mm-hmm. Who's at the game right now, bro? Is that you, bro? Are you at the game right now, bro?
I'm there.
The game's been over. Not sure if you knew. He's just chilling at the park, still like.
Didara, why are you still there?
When are they coming out for the 10th inning, guys?
Why are you still there, Didara? As someone who used to work there, why are you still there?
Adam is. I'm gonna say Adam is confirming. Not the maybe you're remembering wrong. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that. Adam is confirming second at bat. So far, no, for Class A's RBI hit. Therefore,
was it just a second at bat? Oh,
Class A is better than Ryan Bliss.
True.
Unfortunately, it's just.
I don't think Class A should be up. I agree with that.
Who would you have instead? Samad Taylor, Cade Marlowe?
Me.
You?
Wow! Why are you laughing, Joe? Let's get out of here, bro.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
You can't take the heat.
You're being mean to me.
That's fine. Trade for Judge, deal. We'll trade for Juan Soto and Aaron Judge, and we'll give
trade
them
Ty France.
Yeah.
Jonathan Clase.
It's exactly what they need.
Kirby Sneed.
Ooh. Colton, give me your prediction for tomorrow. Kirby versus Verlander. How's it go? Last thoughts. No? Fantastic. Well, that's been the stream.
I think that The Mariners come out hot. They score 3 runs in the 4th inning.
Okay.
George Kirby gives up 2 through 5 and a third. See, it's a good thing you asked, you know? Because
I knew it was gonna happen.
Jim, here's some more money. Buy some beers, bros. Jim's just buying some brewskis, bro. I'm going to the game on Friday, Jim, and I'm gonna pour one out for you, buddy.
There we go.
For you. I think the Mariners win the game tomorrow, 5-3.
Okay. I like Dorian's excitement. Thanks, Jim. Much appreciated, dog. 8 shutty from Kirby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need it in my veins. Inject it straight into my veins, bro. I need that bad. I agree. I think tomorrow's another dub. Get the mops out. Logan Gilbert versus Arrogant. Get him out. Get the mops ready, boys, because it's coming. But we appreciate y'all hanging out for this post game. A little bit of chaos ball to win the game. Hopefully, the Mariners offense doesn't go missing for 7 innings. And tomorrow they can get to Verlander, and we can continue dominating the AL West. But we'll see you guys later. Bye. Say bye to them.